Howdy folks, thanks so much for clicking your way to myhighplains.com. Meteorologist Nick Loya here, taking a look at the old Twitter account, _KAMR. If you so choose to follow me, go for it. If you're looking for somebody to wax intellectual about the NFL, Oregon State football, or hey, the weather here in Amarillo, I guess I'm your guy. Also, NBC4Cast on the old hashtag there. I do post the day's weather forecast at 4 o'clock in the morning, so if you are up bright and early and getting out and about, hey, you got your forecast right there for you in 140 characters or less. It's that fast. Calling for 65 today. Started the day off at 32. Averages for today, 54 and 27. Look at those records. 81 degrees for the record high. 0. There was no temperature back in 1976. No, there was a temperature. It was just 0 degrees outside. Pretty cold. Let's take a look at the next 5 days. Cool front's going to slide past us on Tuesday, cooling us down. High pressure builds in, modifies that air on Wednesday. We're going to warm back up into the low 60s or so before another front slides through and kind of fades out. That's going to kick our temperatures back a couple of degrees. We're only going to top out in the 30s on Friday, and then on Saturday, this guy shows up, and that's when, folks, it gets interesting. So we start off with this guy, and we got a rain-snow mix or sleet, and I think it's going to be sleet to the north, a rain-snow mix to the south, and by north I mean the Oklahoma Panhandle, southern Kansas, maybe the tippy top of the Texas Panhandle here. Mainly here in Amarillo, we're going to have a rain-snow mix, and you'll notice down here we're going to have just good old-fashioned rain. Now, as of now, this guy is going to track slightly north and then back slightly south. So, as it tracks north, that opportunity for it to switch back to rain Saturday afternoon is relatively high. We could be looking at starting with a rain-snow mix, switching over to rain, and then back behind it as it trickles on out of here, we're looking at just good old-fashioned snow back behind it. Again, this is as of now. We're sitting in Monday. Saturday's a long way away, so keep that in mind. But as of right now, this is what the models are saying. And then as this cruises out, we're left with just good old snow, like I said, Saturday night into Sunday, leaving us with minor accumulations. The ground will be a little too wet and still, I believe, a little too warm to pick up any good old-fashioned 2 to 4 inches. We're talking about an inch right now at most, mainly to the north. For today, no snow. You couldn't even get it to stick on the ground. 65 here in Amarillo, 67 in Hereford, 69 in Devitt, 67 for you folks in Tulia, 63 out in Childress, and 61 degrees from one Oregon State Beaver to the city of Beaver, Oklahoma. You'll notice as we take a look at the temperatures, even 69 in Tucumcari, warmer off to the west, cooler off to the east. Of course, we've got kind of a downslope component today, keeping us warm in some of our western counties. Now, for today at lunch, 52 degrees if you want to grab a bite. Later this afternoon, yeah, we're going to top out at 65 degrees here in Amarillo. It's going to be a little bit warmer than, average. We're average for today, 57. We're going to be at 65. There's that knockback on Tuesday under breezy conditions, folks, and we're going to stay breezy into Wednesday. We'll top out at 60 degrees, and then that cool front slides through on Thursday. Look at that high temperature. How about that? Only 43 degrees, and then back behind that guy, 36. Yeah, winter's coming, folks. Grab your jackets because it's going to stick around 38 and then 39 on Sunday. And you'll notice in here we've got the sleet, then we've got the rain, then we've got the rain-snow, and then we've got the snow. Don't worry, I got all the bases covered right in those 4 clouds, and I do believe as of right now, that's what we're looking at. And look at some of these low temperatures as we move through the week. Yeah, sure, we're in the mid-30s. Plummet down to 20. There are even a couple of models right now that are saying we might be in the teens on Friday morning, and in the very low 20s come Saturday morning. So this is some real cold air, folks. Be prepared. All in all, a good start to your week, 65, 48, and then 60, but be prepared this weekend as it looks like winter is going to arrive. Thanks again for clicking your way to myhighplains.com.